Dragon Ball's most recently concluded arc means the Granolah arc was supposed to reveal the most powerful being in the entire Universe 7, and at least that's how it was set up. From the start, in DBS Chapter 68, the Oracle Fish stated that the strongest warrior in the universe was about to rise. And then we saw two mortals, Granolah and Gas, who were not even on anyone's radar, become the strongest, and they both easily defeated two of the strongest beings of Universe 7, Goku and Vegeta. But this really raises a question: if becoming the strongest in the universe is that easy, why wasn't this trick or loophole used before the Tournament of Power arc? All the warriors could have easily asked the dragon to make them the strongest beings, and the Tournament of Power would have been so much one-sided. In theory, asking a wish from a dragon to make them strongest looks quite easy, which it is, but it still wasn't stated how someone like Granolah or Gas, even if they both sacrificed many years of their lives, could become so strong that they overpowered Goku and Vegeta. The rules are something like this: Granolah and Gas both sacrificed most of their lifespan to use all the energy that they were going to use in their entire life in the short few years that they have remaining. But shouldn't that also decrease their lifespan if they use an extraordinary amount of power, and also increase their lifespan if they don't use that life force at all? Gas ultimately died because he used a lot of life force in the fight against Goku and Vegeta, and his demise was very brutal. But in the same way as Gas, Granolah also used up his energy in an extraordinary way, yet he remained normal even after the arc ended. So was Granolah not using his full potential in order to save his life, or was the wish that was granted by Dragon had some other conditions for Gas where he could have used his whole lifespan's energy in an instant in order to make use of all the energy? Granolah, for all we know, he still has the 3 years remaining that he had after the dragon granted his wish. Rules of using Dragon Balls have changed over time, and we can say that all the powers of a dragon depend on the creator of that dragon, but this creates a new type of problem. If all the dragons have different powers, and let's say if Gas had asked for immortality from one dragon and to become the strongest in the universe from another dragon, would he have become the ultimate warrior of Multiverse, or the strongest in the multiverse, without even training a single day of his life? On the one side, he will have unlimited life energy, and on the other hand, he could have used all that life force to gain unlimited power, but that's all in theory. We ultimately cannot deny that Dragon Ball Super Moro arc and Granolah arc really was the result of lazy writing, which resulted in pretty bad character arc for some of the major villains introduced in the series. Elec could have been the big bad of the Granolah arc, but in the end he was easily killed by an older villain, Frieza, and the reasoning that Elec was really the weakest of all the heaters didn't add anything to the story, and shows that writer is doing anything to fill up the pages of manga, even if writing is ultimately adding zero contribution in the story. The arc was setting up nicely for Elec to betray Gas to finally reveal himself as the strongest. For him to have wished that Gas ultimately dies after killing Goku, Vegeta, and Granolah would have been a great plot twist, but it never happened. The story being unpredictable is a very good thing, but that doesn't mean that the story should be so unpredictable that it loses the soul. Granolah and Moro arcs both had the same problem. The characters were good, the villains were good, and the setup for the final fight was also good. But the execution of the final arcs in both arcs was really bad. We all know that one of the themes of Dragon Ball is that power and strength is not everything, but last two arcs have proved that power and strength do not matter at all. Goku becomes strong, Vegeta becomes stronger, but in the end, they both lose in the end. After reading the whole arc again, I find that the character of both Goku and Vegeta have no character development, and they stay the same after the arc ends. The only motive they get is to continue to train even more, so they can become even stronger. New characters are introduced in the arc, but it is almost clear that Dragon Ball Super's villains are not as iconic as Dragon Ball Z's villains, and that's the reason they are bringing back the old villains. Broly in Dragon Ball Super Broly, Frieza in Battle of Gods 2, Cell Max in Dragon Ball Super Superhero, and now Frieza again as Black Frieza. And we all know that we are going to see Cell's new version in the latest Dragon Ball Super arc. And if we look at the bigger picture in Dragon Ball's future, Black Frieza now is again a big threat in Universe 7, and I have a full video planned on what the motives of Black Frieza could be after he became stronger than Goku and Vegeta, and why he didn't kill off both of them when he had a great chance. And I will be uploading that video sometime next week. Let me know your thoughts on this video in the comments, and also like the video to get more videos like this. See you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.